Greetings. I'm Atlas Gray, a 14-year-old on a momentous mission from Earth. I'm the sole awakened human on the starship Odyssey, accompanied only by Cosmo, our slightly needy yet loyal android, and the ship's computer, Athena. We have a job to guide the ship safely to our destination while everyone else is in hypersleep. We are on a journey across the cosmos to explore Alpha Centauri, seeking a new home for humanity among the stars. As we will all soon discover, a simple mission is never as simple as it seems. Episode 7, the Centurion Numenoids. What is that? Are those tentacles? Are those tentacles grabbing the ship and pulling it in? It looks like a giant octopus or a squid.
Would you relax? I forgot to tell you guys about that part. It's all right, they did it to me before. It's how they bring ships in.
Dude, don't you think you could have given us a little bit of a heads up on that one? Oh yeah, hey Atlas, by the way, when you go inside their bay doors, a gigantic octopus is going to grab you and pull you in.
Stop being melodramatic. I didn't think it was that important.
Well, it's pretty important. It almost gave us all heart attacks. Next time something doesn't seem that important, please run it by me and I'll decide if it's important or not.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I think someone or something is coming.
Okay, put on the helmets before opening the door.
Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome aboard our vessel. Welcome back, Cosmo. I am Braknokoring's Vexing Syrian the 90th, and this is Braknokoring's Vexing Syrian the 89th.
Thank you for having us here on board your vessel. I am Atlas Gray, this is Aria Nova, and you've met Cosmo. We have come to the Alpha Centauri system to rescue our crew. Can you help us do that?
That is a complicated question. Yes and no. We, the guardians of the system, shall refrain from direct intervention in rescuing your crew. We cannot afford entanglements or provoke discord with the Numinoids. They are formidable and unwavering. They have accorded us the privilege of unhindered passage and solitude. Our delicate equilibrium must not be jeopardized. However, we find favor in humanity and its innovations. Thus, we shall facilitate the safe return of you and your crew back to Earth.
That's great. Any help you can provide is deeply appreciated. We have one big problem, though. The Odyssey is slow, very slow in relation to Numinoid ships. Even slow compared to our modified shuttle, and our Astro shuttle is far too small for my entire crew. It's unlikely that even if we can get to the ship, we would have the necessary time to modify the Odyssey to give ourselves a fighting chance to escape.
Yeah, and we have to assume the entire crew is still asleep, which means we will have to move them all one at a time in their capsules, unless we can take them all at once on the Odyssey.
Do not despair. You will not be taking a ship back to your home planet.
We won't?
No, you will not be flying back to Earth. We are going to send you through the hyperdimensional displacement nexus module.
Okay. The what module?
You will be traveling through an artificial galactic wormhole. You will send your crew through the portal, and they will arrive directly on Earth.
Wait, that's possible? That's a thing that's possible? You guys are incredible.
We gave the blueprints for this device in the information we gave you in our previous encounter.
Wait, where would we come out? How do we know we wouldn't arrive in the middle of an ocean or a volcano, or behind enemy lines?
The device is intelligent. It will know exactly where to best place you.
This thing sounds massive. How are we going to haul it into the ship and into the Odyssey?
Hold out your hand.
Incredible. This is it. I can't believe something capable of that is this small. That is simply incredible.
I assure you that it is, and it is fairly simple to use. Tell the device where you want to arrive and power it up. A galactic gate will open, and you simply must walk through. You will arrive at your destination.
This is simply beyond my wildest dream.
That is fantastic. But one problem remains. How are we going to get to the ship and crew? How are we going to fly the shuttle into wherever they are and get to the crew? We can't forget about that part.
Yeah, good point.
We know where they are, or believe we know where they are. We feel assured that they are in the Galactic Dominion star station surrounding the home planet. We might be able to help you reach them unnoticed. If you are willing to stay aboard our ship for 4 hours and 34 minutes, we will perform some modifications to your ship that will be able to help you get into the system and achieve your mission goals.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys, thank you so much.
Please follow me. We will tour the ship and discuss things.
Great, let's do it.
I know you have many questions, and we have many questions as well. Therefore, we will make a deal. For every question we answer, we will ask a question of you. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah, definitely. I'll go first. How long have you known about us? About Earth and about humanity?
Since the beginning, we have watched as your species grew and evolved from your evolutionary ancestors. We are travelers. We have observed many different species on many different planets. We are always on the lookout for new intelligent species. We generally do not intervene.
Generally? What do you mean? You've intervened with us before?
No, we are intervening right now, and we intervened in our last encounter when we gave you so much data that will advance your species' evolution and understanding of the cosmos by light years. But now I will ask a question. Why do the humans treat each other the way they do? They behave like the Numinoids but towards each other. We have watched over the span of thousands of your Earth years as wars have raged on your planet, and nations conquered and people enslaved. As someone from that planet, can you explain to me why?
Oh man, I don't know. No one has a real answer to that. It's just something that's in our nature, I guess.
Our nature? Very interesting way to put it.
How many species have you come across? How many planets have you discovered to have intelligent life?
Intelligent life? Very few. We have discovered 845 planets so far that can sustain different forms of life. Out of those, 50 have intelligent species that have civilizations and technology. Out of those 50, around 10 have begun to explore the cosmos. And out of those 10, 2 to 3 are highly advanced and can travel between galaxies. And they have begun to explore the galaxy your people call Andromeda. Now another question. Why did Bran end up as king in the Game of Thrones television series? It was a fairly illogical conclusion to a fantastic show.
You know what Brackner Corinx vexing Sirian 89? That question has plagued humanity for almost 200 years, and no one has an answer.
Another question. Do the other intelligent species that travel the galaxy know about the Galactic Dominion and adhere to its self-proclaimed dominance?
Well, yes and no. In our system, there are the Axiomites. They have been waging a rebellion against the Numinoids for hundreds of years now, and they do have allies in the galaxy. Someone keeps supplying them with weaponry and information when the Galactic Dominion has done everything they can to blockade and destroy them. The other species generally go along to get along with the Numinoids. They do not fight them. They generally obey the galactic laws that the Dominion enforces. Some of that is to be expected because the Numinoids and the Dominion have spent a lot of resources and time influencing the home planets of these species. We fear that may be going on now on your home planet. They have entered your system, and once they become aware of you, it is very hard to remove them. They will not go away easily, and if they do go away, it would only appear so. They are masters of manipulation and control. Now, another question. Now that humanity has obviously managed to create sentient synthetic life forms that look so similar to themselves, why did they send a crew of so many humans on the first ship to explore Alpha Centauri? Why not simply send only androids?
Because it's not the same. Yes, androids are sentient and can do a lot for humans, but they are not humans. I believe these missions, besides exploration, were mostly to ensure human survival if anything were to happen to the Sol system. If they sent only androids and something happened to the system, then humanity is still lost, so they sent us with the androids.
Atlas, I feel as though you are unaware of what you are.
What do you mean?
You and Aria are not. We are detecting a Dominion enforcement ship incoming. Listen, all of you, board your shuttle and stay put. We will handle the situation.
Be silent. I am able to pick up the communication between the Numinoid ship and the Zentari ship.
Zentari neutrals, take notice. Our sensor arrays have detected an unapproved extraneous vessel within your proximal sector, exhibiting characteristics indicative of Earth's origin within the Sol system. Furnish pertinent details. Have your instrumentation systems intercepted or established contact with the aforementioned vessel? Your requisite collaboration aligns with the stipulations of our intergalactic treaty. Disseminate your acquired intelligence without delay.
We have not encountered anything within this sector. As always, we will comply, but we are not aware of any other ships in our detectable range.
Initiate shield modulation to facilitate a comprehensive scan of your spacecraft for potential Earth-origin humans. Compliance is urged. In the event of unremarkable findings, we shall disengage promptly, allowing your undisturbed presence as our exploration persists.
That is acceptable. We will lower our shields.
Why would they do that? They're going to know we're here.
I have to think they have a plan or can mask us somehow, or they would not allow them to scan.
That is assuming they aren't perfectly happy, letting us get caught to ensure they remain neutral and out of trouble with the Numinoids.
Silence, the transmission is back.
Scan finalized. No indications of human life forms detected. Proceed with your designated activities. In the event of encountering extraneous vessels, promptly relay the information to a Dominion ship for expeditious response and coordination.
Understood.
Thank the galaxy they didn't detect us.
Someone's at the hatch.
The Dominion ship is leaving. You must leave our ship. Your ship's modification is completed. You will need to engage the cloaking systems immediately as you are leaving our bay door. Good luck.
Thank you for everything. How did you stop them from scanning the ship for us?
We didn't stop them.
That was weird. What was that about?
Who knows? Let's worry about getting out of here without being noticed or attacked.
Scanning the system for upgrades and modifications. They have done some incredible modifications to this ship. I am engaging cloaking systems now.
Great. Set course for Proxima Centauri. How long will it take to get there?
We will be there in about 17 hours.
Are we going to be able to scan for the Odyssey and pick up its location?
When we are much closer, I think I will be able to detect the Odyssey's exact location. It will be the only Earth vessel in the system. We should be able to track it.
Great. Can you tell what other modifications the Zentari did to the shuttle?
Firstly, an advanced cloaking system has been seamlessly integrated, rendering our spacecraft virtually undetectable during activation. Moreover, self-repairing nanobots have been implemented to autonomously address any potential damage or malfunctions within the ship. The shielding architecture has undergone a substantial upgrade with recalibrated frequencies and enhanced strength, approximately 7-fold superior to even the Odyssey's shield system. Furthermore, the weapons systems have undergone extensive modifications, featuring a cutting-edge laser weaponry device situated at the forefront of the spacecraft. In essence, our spacecraft has been transformed into a highly sophisticated space tank, equipped with technologies many centuries beyond Earth's current capabilities.
The Zentari sure do have a funny way of showing neutrality.
Oh, I don't think they're as neutral as they pretend to be. I think they're the ones helping the axiomites without the Numinoids being none the wiser. It is the most logical explanation, or they just legitimately want to help us out.
Why? Because they like our movies?
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, we may never know their true intentions. I'm just thankful they are able to help us the way they have so far. Before we know it, we're going to have to put all this new technology to the test.
Are we being followed by anything?
Well, so far so good. Nothing is trailing us. I'm detecting no other ships.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We fly our fancy invisible ship right up to the Numinoid ship, and then what?
Then we look for a way in.
Great plan, Atlas. I can always count on you for an intricate and brilliant, well-thought-out plan.
Okay, nuts and bolts, new plan. Aria and I will sit here and wait for you to go do everything. Let me know when you get it done.
Oh, quit being so sensitive.
Okay, enough, guys. I think that Atlas is right. I don't think that we can form a real plan until we see what we're facing. We need to know where the ship is, where the ship's being stored, where the crew is being stored, what kind of ships we're dealing with, how many ships we're dealing with, and so forth. Yeah, we have maps and information, but we're still kind of blind to the situation. We can only hope that the crew is still inside the ship. For all we know, all the crew members have been taken out and are who knows where.
Oh, please don't say that. That would make this infinitely more complicated than it already is.
For all we know, they're doing weird experiments and stuff on them.
Okay, that's enough talking for the evening. I'm going to sleep. I suggest you do the same, Aria. This might be our only chance to get rest before the stuff hits the fan. Cosmo, you have the command. Athena, keep scanning as much as possible. Let us know if you pick up anything.
Understood. Get some rest.
Atlas, wake up. We have a problem. You have to wake up.
What is it? What's happening?
Just get yourself together and come to the bridge.
Okay, what's going on, guys?
We have a problem.
Yes, you said that already.
No, we have a big problem.
Okay, is anybody going to tell me what's going on, or do I have to start guessing?
I am close enough now to begin scanning, and I have picked up 3 Earth ships all near Proxima Centauri B.
3 Earth ships? I don't understand. How's that possible?
Isn't it obvious? It's the Odyssey, the Aries, and the Apollo.
When they lost communication with everyone, it wasn't caused by encountering the Zentari. It was the Centurion Numenoids and the Galactic Dominion who took them.
Oh my god. I can't believe that in all the confusion of them taking the Odyssey, we didn't even think to ask the Zentari if they had been the ones that intercepted the Apollo and the Aries. I've been so stupid and fixated on my own problems. Yeah, you were right. We have a very big, humongous, gigantic problem. Okay, so our problem just got bigger by 3-fold.
Well, yes and no. It's actually worse than that. The Apollo is massive. The Apollo has a bulk of the entire fleet's people. So our problem is more than 3 times worse than it was.
Okay, so what do we do now? We didn't even know what we were going to do before, but now we really don't know what to do. Okay, anybody got any ideas?
Well, even though it's probably a very bad idea, I think first and foremost, we should alert the Hermes. They need to know what happened and where the missing ships are. I will send them a message. I'm sure they're going to be thrilled to hear from us. And then we should probably alert Earth Command. I'm sure they will be equally thrilled to hear from us.
Okay, let's get that out of the way. Athena, record a message to send to the Hermes and EarthCom.
Yes, recording now.
Attention, Captain Felix Carter of the Starship Hermes and General Victor Hugo of Earth Command. This is Aria Nova. I am here with Acting Captain Atlas Gray. We are on the Astro Shuttle that we took from the Hermes without authorization. Captain Carter, I apologize for doing what we did, but you left us with no choice. We could not leave the Odyssey crew behind. We are currently in the Alpha Centauri system, approaching Proxima Centauri B. We have located the Odyssey. Not only have we located the Odyssey, but it is also being held with the Apollo and the Aries. The species on Earth now are the Centurion Numenoids, not the Zentari. They operate the Galactic Dominion, believing they are essentially the governing force in our galaxy. They have banned humans from exploring outside of the Sol system. Their main base of operations is in the orbit of Proxima Centauri B, which is where we are heading to somehow do something. We would ask you to send backup, but unless you have figured out how to adapt the Zentari data, it is not possible. Even if you have worked out how to do the modifications of our current engine technology, it would still take weeks to reach us. So, one way or another, Atlas and I are going to try to save our ships and people. Aria Nova out.
Well said. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Thanks. I can't imagine their faces when they get this message.
Alert, we have 2 incoming Numinoid ships. We are also receiving a broadcast.
Attention Earthlings, we have detected your radio wave signal output. We know you are in this vicinity under a cloaking device. You need to surrender instantly before we use the Astro Disruptor in this entire area. You are caught. Surrender now.
Well, so much for slipping in unnoticed.
We should have never sent that message. I didn't think it would give us away.
I didn't think about it either. They must have been waiting and scanning for any kind of communication. What's done is done. Athena, can we fire the weapon system while still being fully cloaked?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think there may be only one way to find out.
Okay, Cosmo, take weapons control. You have the fastest reaction speed of all of us. I'm going to manually maneuver the ship. When I say fire, you fire at one ship, then the other. Once both ships have taken fire, we are going to book it out of here and fly around to the other side of the planet. Are you ready?
I was built ready.
Okay, everybody hang on. Cosmo, fire!
Do you think they know where we are?
Not yet, but there is another open broadcast.
You cannot hide forever. Surrender yourselves immediately. I'm sure you are aware that we have the other Earth vessels and their crew. They're all still alive for now. If you fail to cooperate, we will begin ejecting members of your ship's crew into the vacuum of space every 30 of your Earth minutes until you turn yourselves in and respect the law of the Galactic Dominion. Surrender now.
Do you think they're bluffing?
I hope so, but I don't think they're bluffing.
You have 10 Earth seconds to contact us before we begin with ejecting the Aries captain to make sure we know we have your attention. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for tuning into Atlas Gray Episode 7, The Centurion Numenoids, presented by Many Magical Tales, written and produced by Christopher Durr.